Good morning, everyone. The tryptophan has kicked in. This is Higher Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Great Saturday morning. Lots and lots of content today. Got some great guests lined up. Great things going on. And I want to say I'm happy to be here live from the Rocket Mortgage Studios. Got a great show. Got all kinds of content to talk about. I've got 12 signs it's time to downsize, house painting mistakes that people make, home tech items for your wish list for buy some gifts, the cons of doing it yourself. What kind of gifts if you're on a budget buying home improvement gifts? I got some good ones. How about 10 things homeowners loved about their general contractor? Something good for eventually or finally. But first, it's time to figure out what's it really cost. So a lot of times homeowners say to me, hey, Adam, I want to remodel my house, but I don't know how much budget. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to do. I want to just renovate my house to make the value go up. Okay, well, a lot of times people renovate for enjoyment. Sometimes people renovate or fix it up because they have to. But here's some home improvements that you don't have to wait till the spring, okay? So let me give you some home improvements that you can do now, my friends, because just because it's getting cold out doesn't mean you have to hang up your tool belt. You see, from the neck down, I'm worth minimum wage. And if you want to do it yourself, go for it. I'm that guy, right? Good morning, Raymond Klein. By the way, it's Shout Out Saturday. Text us 248-539-9797 if you have a question this morning. We would love to give you a shout out if you're a contractor or a homeowner listening. We like to do that. So what are some of the indoor work you can do during the wintertime? How about updating a laundry room? What's wrong with that, right? Laundry rooms always need an upgrade. And they suffer from the lack of features. If you go on laundry room renovations on Pinterest, you'll be like, whoa. Ricardo Reyes from Miami. Oh, yeah, Ricardo. Shout out to you. You know, I have a place in Sunny Isles, Ricardo. It's right up the road from you on Collins Avenue. So you want to update your laundry room. Go on Pinterest. You find so many great ideas, right? But laundry space is, you know, is it even fun or worth it? I don't know. How about this is like Black Friday stuff, right? Appliances are on sale. Bill and Rod's got an appliance sale. It's always the best time to buy stuff around your house this time of year. What else can you do inside your house that you want to fix up for cold weather? How about crown molding? Crown molding is an inexpensive way to spruce up a room. You need a good carpenter. Like me, I can't do that myself. No way. I'm just letting you know. But crown molding is cool. And by the way, you can get beautiful crown molding at any good lumber yard. But if you go online, you might be able to find some really cool crown molding that looks expensive. Yeah. You'd be surprised what you can find. Anyways, she got update your laundry room, crown molding. How about cabinet hardware? I'm recently renovating a condo in Birmingham and helping the homeowner out. And we went to a place called Russell Hardware. It's a local hardware store that has upscale knobs, cabinets, faucets, locks, you know, like all the good stuff. And just changing out your hardware on cabinets can make a huge difference. Literally a huge difference. So I want to make sure that you know that. And you can always do that. It's fun when you do that, by the way. Yeah, I like it when you call me Big Papa, right? I'm wearing my Notorious B.I.G. hoodie today. So if you want to check us out on Facebook Live, you can see my famous hoodie. It's one of my favorites, by the way. I love it. What else can you do that you don't have to wait till spring to upgrade in your house? We got the cabinet hardware. We got the laundry room renovation. We got some crown molding. How about a new faucet? Right? Nothing better than getting a new faucet. I have this faucet in my house by Kohler that's electronic. You stick your hand underneath it. You don't touch anything, and it goes on. And then you wave your hand again, and it goes off. How cool is that? Ricardo says change your closet doors. Yeah, that's okay, Ricardo. You can do that too. Put new hardware with him. My cat can turn on my faucet. So what about a bathroom vanity? You can get vanities really inexpensive, which are fun. And then, of course, you can add small little details like kitchen storage. It's always a good thing. Organizing your kitchen is fun if you do it right. And then the last thing that you can do, but I would like a pro to do, because having a pro do it is much better. Add wainscoting. Wainscoting in a room totally makes the look upscale. Very easy to do, my friends. 248-539-9797. It's Shout Out Saturday. Text me where you're listening from. I'll give you a shout out. Watch us on Facebook Live. We're kicking butt today. My name's Adam Helfman, and you're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.
When it comes to buying a home, they say cash is king. But you're a queen, and that's just as powerful. You're armed with a verified approval from Rocket Mortgage. Sellers know your offer is good, so your bid has the strength to compete with cash offers. Now grab your crown and rule. That castle is yours. So when you need an edge in the bidding war, Rocket can.
The Beauchamp family's been in the water treatment business since 1976. Well, we moved on to well water, and my mom experienced well water for the first time, and her hair was discoloring, the toilets and fixtures were discoloring, and my dad went around and shopped many different type of water softeners and forced him to really learn about water and how to properly treat it. And before we knew it, our family entered into the water business because my dad was so fascinated with everything that went along with it. For us growing up, it was going to school, learning our schoolwork, and then going home and learning our water treatment home schoolwork.
Most of our problems that we run into are a lot of iron issues from well water, calcium buildup, odor in the water, smelly water. Arsenic's been a big thing for us. Most of our work has mainly been on well water, but we're definitely branching into city water because of that market there's a lot more people that are more knowledgeable. There's a lot more public knowledge to that. You hear it on the radio, you hear it in the newspaper. Obviously Flint struck, kind of brought that up, but it is an issue. It's an issue that is becoming more aware of, to the communities, and certainly there's treatment for that. Now with the city water and people with their health and stuff, they're trying to, get their water as clean as they can.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman, live from the Rocket Mortgage Studios. Don't forget, I got a great podcast called Contractor Therapy. Yeah, it's all about the homeowner from hell, contractor from hell. It's great. We have fun with that, by the way. And I'm always looking for good stories and always looking for good stories, always looking for good ideas to share with the listener. Make it fun. And home improvement should be entertaining. Right, my friends? So you got a question this morning? It's Shout Out Saturday, 248-539-9797. You can text us. We'll give you a shout out where you're listening from. But first, it's Salt Sale Saturdays. That's right. I want to take a quick moment to talk about Salt Sale Saturdays at Beauchamp Water Treatment Solutions in Brighton and now in Waterford. You see, every Saturday, which is today, you get DuraCube for your softener. Unbelievably low price of $5.99 a bag. It's a 40-pound bag. DuraCube Red Out is $6.99 a bag. Or get the big good stuff, potassium chloride, $19.99 a bag. Plus, they sell 5 gallons of bottled water for $2.99 each. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The glass of water you're drinking is millions of years old. Beauchamp Water has reverse osmosis systems that will make sure that your water is pure. PFAS and all that contaminants in the water, not with Beauchamp. I have it at my house, and let me tell you something. Out of my tap, I'm drinking bottle quality water, or better than bottle quality. Literally, I love the water. Like, I've saved money just because I don't buy bottled water anymore. It's one of those great, great things, as I want to know. 248-539-9797. Shout out Saturday to all my listeners. And by the way, coming up at the 8 o'clock hour, I've got a real estate agent who's a pro in the business. Definitely leading the way for all real estate agents around town. Her name, Sarah Sells, and she's coming on the show around 8:05. We're going to be talking with her about how to pick a real estate agent. What are the trends? What's going on in real estate in the area? Should you buy a house? Do you move or improve? I'm going to give her all the tough questions. We'll see how good she is. I'm confident. Shout out to Monty, my boy, on his way to the gym. Hit it, baby. Hit it hard. Right? So, what's on your home improvement list? Do you ever want to try and do it yourself? You see, folks, doing it yourself is great. I just happen to be the guy that does opposite of do it yourself. Here's the thing. For the record, Adam Helfman, 2 things I want everyone to know about me, the host of this show. Okay? Number 1, from the neck down, I am worth minimum wage. So that's one thing. Second thing is, I'm not anti do it yourself. I'm just pro do it for me. Does that make any sense to my listeners? 248-539-9797. You see, there's a lot of people that like to do it themselves. I cringe a little bit when I hear that. But hey, I think I cringe because I'm a little jealous, a little jelly, right? You want to be jelly? Me, I'm jelly. So if you want to do it yourself, let me give you the reasons why you shouldn't do it yourself from a professional's perspective. Again, by the way, shout out Saturdays. Text me if you're listening, you're a contractor, 248-539-9797. Shout out to Sharge and his crew listening. Matt Hatz and the MCCS crew, they're listening. Anyways, I'm here to tell you. So why do it yourself? Let me tell you why you shouldn't do it yourself, okay? I mean, literally, if you're that type of person who says, oh, I'm going to build a house, I'm going to renovate my whole house, do it myself. Listen, HGTV ruined the home improvement business. Reality TV ruined it. Google ruined it. You see, home improvement takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So in a 30-minute TV show, my friends, do you think for 1 second you're going to get a whole project done because you see it on TV? I think not. But it's natural to be undecided about whether you want to do a full home renovation by yourself or hire it done. Let me just tell you why you should hire it done. But we're going to talk about, there's a counter argument, the opposite, the cons of doing it yourself. Right? Who wants to do it themselves? Someone who thinks they're going to save money? Are you a schnorr? A mooch? A cheapo? I digress, my friends. Is it in your best interest is the question. So when we examine the pros and cons of do-it-yourself, it's not to scare you. It's not to make the money pit narrative. It's to help you make an informed decision. That's what I want to do. I want to make an informed decision for you. You understand, Houston? Please tell me you do. Okay, so let's talk about some of the reasons why you don't want to do it yourself. Let's start with one of them that's a big duh. Completion time. A home renovation requires attention to detail. Yes, no, capiche? And you got to make attention. You got to keep attention because you got small decisions that have to be made and big decisions. One of them is, depending on the scope of work, part of your home may be covered in plastic protection. Kitchens and bathrooms will be unusable. What you want is a full home renovation that operates on a compact, predictable schedule, my friends. Okay? What does that mean? Well, you listen, as a do-it-yourselfer, you still have a life. You have a career. You got kids. You got a relationship. You got a house. You got payments. You got a full-time job. You think you got time to do it yourself because you're going to save money? Ask yourself this. How much is your value per hour? What's your hourly time worth? Time is money, according to Ricardo. Ricky, Lucy. Yes, I digress. Keeping the schedule is important. When you paint your own bathroom or you got laminate floor going in, timing's pretty easy. It's no big deal. You have 3 or 4 minor milestones to hit, and it's simple to keep them in order. But here's the deal. When you have a multi-layered full-time project, a plumber, an electrician, a heating guy, installation, drywall, carpentry, you got to manage people. You think today a contractor who's busy all the time hears from a homeowner, oh, you want me to squeeze you in? No problem. I'll just charge you through the nose. You'll spend a ton of money with me. And what now? It's exactly. It's a problem, Houston. A big problem. Raymond Klein wants to know, what advice do you have for homeowners comparing solar battery backup power to whole house generator backup? Oh, that's a great idea. So, Raymond, let's talk about solar for a second. Solar is definitely not a do-it-yourselfer. But let me say this. The future is solar charging the battery, and then the battery going home off grid and using the battery. Where does a generator come in? Generator is a great supplement to all that. Solar, battery charging, and generator, bam! The best combination ever. Prove me wrong. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Your house brought you together. Like, really together. And although together is great, together with more space is better. With Rocket Mortgage, you get personalized loan options, closing costs, and tax estimates all in real time. So when you need to know what it takes for a home to fit your budget and your family, Rocket can.
Hey everyone, it's Adam Helfman from HireItDone.com. So you've got a roof leak, now what? Well, let me tell you what you need to do. First thing you have to have is an idea of how old your roof is. A lot of people who bought a house, the roof's been on there for years, you don't know. So the first thing is you need to identify how old your roof is. And that's going to play a part later on. So if you've had your roof done by a previous contractor that you know, reach out to him and ask him how to make a warranty claim, or have them come out and inspect the roof and see if they can fix the leak right then and there. Now, a lot of people don't know about warranties. There's two types of warranties. There's the manufacturer warranty and the contractor's warranty. The best warranty, obviously, is from the contractor, because that's the person who installed it. If you ever read the fine print on a warranty from a roofing manufacturer, you're going to get lost in a lot of legal mumbo jumbo. In fact, there are contractors out there who will tell you that the roofing warranty is not worth the paper it's written on. So my opinion, and from my experience, it's better to go to the contractor who installed the roof and ask him about his warranty. There's where you're going to get the faster and quicker service. So what happens if your roof doesn't have coverage from the warranty? What do you do now? Well, that's where you call a roofing contractor who should be certified by the manufacturer, who can come out and assess the damage and also provide you with a solution. Not always are they going to say that you need a brand new roof. They may say it's flashing, or they can replace a few shingles. So you've got to ask the roofer before he comes out, do you do roof repairs? That's an important question. So most homeowners, when they have a roof leak, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, oh boy, I think I have to replace my whole roof. And that's not a small investment. A roof is quite expensive. So if you do need a new roof, you need to make sure that you know that you really do. Are your shingles worn out? Are they curled? Are they old? Are there missing granules? Are there bald patches on your roof? Those are items that you need to look for to make sure that you really do need a new roof. Now, if you find a great roofer and he gets up there and shows you pictures and walks you through the process of a new roof, you'll know right away if you need a new roof. So if you find a leak in your house, guess what? It's pretty simple. You can leave a comment below or visit HireItDone.com. Click on Ask Adam. I'll personally answer your roofing question. And if you think you need a new roof and you want to find great contractors, HireItDone.com has the best roofers in the business. So remember, the best roof is the one that's installed properly.
What you don't know can hurt you. HireItDone.com.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. You got a question this morning? Text me 248-539-9797. That's right. Shout out Saturday. If you're listening, you're a contractor. Let me know. I'll give you a shout out. We were talking about the cons of doing it yourself. I'm not anti-do it yourself, my friends. I'm just pro do it for me. I want you to understand that that's how I feel. That's my attitude, my attention. So when you do it yourself, how do you keep on schedule? When you install your own laminate floor, paint a bathroom, it's okay. It's one or two trades. But when the project is multi-layered, like I said, it's like it's 5D chess. Only the president can do 5D chess, right, guys? I love it. POTUS. But here's the thing. Contractors know how to keep the scheduling straight. At least they try. It's their stock in their trade. That's the point. They keep all projects running consistently, as quick as possible, smooth as possible, and they seamlessly coordinate things. That's the sign of a good contractor. Are you doing it yourself? Are you kidding me? Come on. Now, when you do it yourself, how about the quality of your work? Tell me about quality, right? Does that make a difference? Are you a quality-minded individual? Have you ever tiled a shower before? Please, tell me you have. I haven't, nor would I try. I'm not good at that stuff. From the neck down, I'm worth minimum wage. You see what I'm saying? You got a question this morning? Text me 248-539-9797. Let's see. Throughout the time, now it's advice. He said, she said, do you have a recourse? Yes. Big question. Yeah. What do I do? Something sort of related to a roof repair I had. Now it's broken. Company denies responsibility. It's a hired done contractor. Oh, I love it. Well, let's get involved. Email me, adam@hireitdone.com. I'll help you. What are your thoughts on tankless hot water heaters over normal ones? Are they worth the investment in the long run? What about longevity of tankless versus regular? From Sarah Hubby. That's right, Sarah Hubby. Missy, baby. So let's talk about tankless water heaters for a second. It's a really good question. So what's the difference between a tankless and a tank water heater? So a 50-gallon water heater, high efficiency, works great, installed properly, gives you hot water, and you're good. 12 years later, the bottom might blow out. Don't get mad. It's just the way they last. They average 9 to 12 years. Can you get 15, 20 years out of one? Of course, but 9 to 12 years. Now, what about a tankless? A tankless water heater is exactly what it says. It's a water heater with no tank. So how does it heat the water? Oh, well, let me just give you the details, my friends. Tankless water heater is like a blast furnace. There's a lot of little flames inside. And then when they run water through it, it runs it through like a lava / volcano, superheated. And so this water runs through this little thing, like a loop, and it heats it up with super hot flames. And then the water heated up travels to your faucet. Once it's heated, it's forever heated, and it keeps heated, and it's called tankless, and it's endless. Does it save money? Not really. Why? Because the amount of energy to heat the cold water right away almost eats up the water that's been heated all day. But it's close. The value of tankless water heaters is a few things. One, less parts to break, smaller footprint, longer life, and you get a little bit of a tax credit. That's it. They're expensive. If you want one, I'd say no problem. But what's the downside of a tankless water heater? The downside is the hot water takes a little bit longer to get. Some people don't like it. They think, oh, it's not working. It's taking forever. I can sleep for 8 hours before the hot water shows up. It's possible. But hey, what do I know? Good morning, Adam. Marianne from Troy. Email me, adam@hireitdone.com. Let's talk about your roof repair. I want to help you. How do you know? The question is. We got to get more details. Adam@hireitdone.com is my email. You can always email me. So, you got a question that Google can't answer? Because if you do, text me. I might want to answer it. 248-539-9797. So you want to do it yourself. What about codes and permits? If you're a do-it-yourselfer, do you even know the codes? Do you even know you have to pull a permit? A vast amount of home and renovation work touches on building codes and permits. Structural work, electrical, plumbing, heating, cooling, even water heaters require permits, my friends. And yes, permits are not just a money grab from the city. It's there to protect you, the homeowner. If you pull permits, it's the law. And I am an advocate of pulling permits. Yes, you should pull permits. What do you don't understand? As a homeowner, the inspector comes there not to look at your house and see how rich you are or how lack of it you are. They don't care. What they want to know is make sure that the wiring that you're putting in doesn't burn your house down. A huff and a puff, right? Come on now. Let's be smart, my friends. And then following codes. Code compliant work suffers a lot at the hands of do-it-yourselfers. Did you know that? A lot of people are just saying, I'll get it done. I saw it on YouTube. What'd you see on YouTube? Right? Everyone knows an expert on YouTube. Listen, I make one heck of a lasagna because I got it off of YouTube. I make meatloaf better than Martha Stewart because I got it on YouTube. So YouTube's got value. Can you frame a room edition from YouTube? I think not. 248-539-9797. It's Saturday morning. We are on fire. This is the Hire It Done show. My name's Adam Helfman. I'm a home improvement expert. And I have a great podcast, by the way. And I love it when you call me Big Papa. So what about finding subcontractors? That's another con of doing it yourself. Subcontractors are skilled tradespeople. Keyword skilled. They do projects like plumbing, electrical, drywall, painting, flooring, insulation, roofing, you name it. I've got it. Even if you decided to do it yourself and try and do your own project, which makes me envious, because you got to remember, I keep telling you, my friends, from the neck down, I'm worth minimum wage. I'm not one of those guys who says, oh, I can do everything myself. If you see me on a job site with a tool belt, be careful. Literally, be careful, because I'm causing trouble. You better call 911. Finding good subcontractors is challenging, especially if you're a homeowner doing it yourself, because the contractors will look at you and say, yeah, I'll do the job. I'll give you an inflated price. Oh, you're in the 48009. I'm now going to even give you a bigger price. And by the way, you don't like it? No problem, because I'm not going to get work out of you on a regular basis. It's a one and done. That's what contractors think. One and done. That's why it's better to hire a pro. Literally. A pro. Or go to hireitdone.com, right? 248-539-9797. Or watch us on Facebook Live. We got a whole slew of customers, listeners, watching and commenting there too. 248-539-9797. You got a question Google can't answer. We're here for you today. Let me answer one of the top questions. Can you really save money doing it yourself? Can you save money doing it yourself? Whoa, is that a loaded question, right? How loaded is it? 9 bullets loaded, 15 bullets, right? Maybe not. I don't know. One reason often mentioned for doing it yourself on a full renovation is that you save money. Is it really a money saver? As long as you can keep the renovation moving and on target with no wasted time or materials, you might just save money. This reminds me of a story of a guy I met a couple weeks ago who's building a monster-sized house. And boy, oh boy, is this guy. I am so happy that sometimes when you say to someone, I don't think I'm a match for you. Like you feel proud that you turned someone down for business. Well, you'd be so proud of me, friends. I had this guy, and I got to assume he's a multi-millionaire. Of course, someone told me that the guy married rich, which is kind of makes me jealous. Why can't I marry a rich girl? I just can't, because it's not in my nature. Anyways, this guy told me how he's building this multi-million-dollar house, 20, 30,000 square feet, some crazy number. It's huge, by the way. It's only framed in, by the way. And he's bragging to me how he's saving money left and right. So I just said to him, look, the house is in the framed-only condition, rough only. So I said to him, well, when did you start the project? He goes, well, we dug the basement in 2016. I'm like, okay, it's 2020. It's 4 years later. This guy's a moron, a complete idiot. And I just said, you know what? I don't think we're a match. But I'm going to tell you more about that when we come back. My name's Adam Helfman, and you're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.
When it comes to buying a home, they say cash is king. But you're a queen, and that's just as powerful. You're armed with a verified approval from Rocket Mortgage. Sellers know your offer is good, so your bid has the strength to compete with cash offers. Now grab your crown and rule. That castle is yours. So when you need an edge in the bidding war, Rocket can.
What you don't know can hurt you. HireItDone.com.
One of the most dreaded terms in home improvement, particularly roofing, is ice damming. Ice dams strike seemingly without warning, attacking homes in cold weather climates with dangerous and costly consequences. The thing is, ice dams are highly misunderstood and largely preventable. So I want to talk to you about what ice dams are, how to stop them from forming on your home, and what you can do if you've already had them on your roof. Ice dams occur when the snow on your roof melts as a result of the heat escaping your house. When the melted snow reaches the edge of your roof, it then refreezes and creates what we call an ice dam. This ridge of ice prevents the water behind it from running off your roof, but the water touching the hotter portion of the roof remains above freezing. This creates a vicious cycle of melting, refreezing, and thawing. As the ice dam gets bigger, more and more water is trapped underneath and will eventually begin to run up your roof. Shingles are designed to shed water downhill, so when the water flows upwards, it easily penetrates a roof system. Like the great Glenn Hagee said, water always wins. That's why we have a Grand Canyon. Water behind an ice dam will seep through the gaps between the shingles and the plywood on your roof, leaking into your home and damaging everything from the walls, ceilings, insulation, you name it. Paint can peel, floors can warp, ceilings can sag, light fixtures can fill, and wet insulation can lose its R value. The ice dams themselves can bend and tear off gutters and loosen shingles if they become heavy enough. The damage in just one season can add up quickly and cost homeowners thousands in repairs. In order to stop ice damming, first we need to go a little deeper in how they're formed. Ice dams have long been a potential hazard in building, but they weren't always the prominent problem they are today. The reason why is that older homes, anything built before the 90s, weren't that well insulated in the first place. Builders just didn't have the technology or the understanding to do so. As a result, any warm air that escaped the living areas of the house would normally just escape outside before it could cause any problems. From the 90s onward, building technology has taken some leaps and bounds forward. One of the big advancements in home energy efficiency was spray foam insulation. You might have seen companies post these really cool pictures on Facebook where the entire frame of a new house is sprayed full of insulation and foam. To be clear, I'm a big believer that spray foam, when installed properly, is a great insulation system, especially for new constructions where you can easily access the walls and ceilings of a home. The thing is, when builders first started using insulation like this to really seal up homes from the outside,
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman, live from the Rocket Mortgage Studios. That's right. So, is doing it yourself on a home renovation, on a full renovation, is it the right choice? Think about that. No solution applies to everyone in all situations. Think about it. I don't do anything myself, and I'm not proud of that. I'd love to build my own deck. I'd love to be able to put some crown molding up, make a miter cut. But guess what? I can't. I mean, I don't want to say I can't. Can't's a tough word. I don't like to. I'd rather call C&S Custom Carpentry. Right? I'd rather call my guys, spread the love. You see, when you got a pro who does it right, it's so much easier. And by the way, today's Shout Out Saturday. If you're a homeowner or a contractor listening to the show right now and you want a shout out, text me 248-539-9797 or watch us on Facebook Live. You can see my new Big Papa. Yeah, that's right. Big Papa. My hoodie. But anyways, we're thinking about doing it yourself. We're talking about, is it the right choice if you do a renovation on your own? Are you that type of person that can handle that? Are you the type of person that knows what to do? Oh, I just hurt my ear. Sorry. Hiring professionals to do your whole house renovation helps you hit those critical timing marks. It keeps you on schedule. The work's done in a professional, quality manner, safely, cleanly, according to the codes. That's what you're paying for. And by the way, if you find a good contractor, you should always brag about them. Share the love. It's important. I want you to feel important. It's the right choice. Not everyone can do it themselves. That's why I ask you that. So now when you do hire a pro, what do you love about your contractor? 248-539-9797. If you've ever had a good experience with a contractor, text me. I want to hear what your good experience was, what you liked about them. Because you know what? All we do is hear all the negative. I mean, look, human nature is to feed off negative, right? That's what we do here in America. We feed off the negativity. But having successful renovations goes beyond completing construction. What are some good things that people like about a contractor? What are some of the things you remember when a contractor does work for you and you're happy? Are there good things? See, remember, people always remember the bad things. Oh, he let the house flood out. The roof leaked. You didn't call me for 3 days. No one showed up. He never calls. I hate the guy. Yeah, I hear that quite a bit. But what about when you hear a guy who says he did a good work? You know, Renovation by Design. Tom Inger. Good guy. He's one of those contractors that people brag about. They don't complain. Yeah, that's what I said. There's good contractors. I got a lot of good contractors. Tittle Brothers, Kangaroo, Peaks. I got them all. We just, look, no one's perfect. We like to shout each other out. But hey, it's after Thanksgiving. Are you going to do something for your house? Why not? By the way, next hour, I've got Sarah Sell. You know who that is? She's top producing real estate agent. Sign and Monahan's one of their top agents. We're going to be talking about finding the right real estate agent. Is it a buyer's market, seller's market? What does that mean? We're going to define a bunch of things about the real estate business. Are interest rates making a difference in sales? Is it the inventory? Move or improve? So many questions. I'm so excited for that. You got to keep it locked in because you should be on around 8:06. But I want you to know that. So what are some of the things homeowners like about their contractor? Are there things that you like? Text me, 248-539-9797. Here's one. I was very fortunate to have MCCS work on my condo renovation. From the start, when I met them, they were friendly, meticulous, and attentive to details. They proposed options and recommendations for my requirements without being aggressive. There you have it. Solution-minded, my friends. That's what a good contractor does. They listen, they ask questions, and then they solve it. Did anyone have a big Thanksgiving party this year? Big Thanksgiving dinner? Did you? What'd you do for Thanksgiving? Did you do a distance? I don't get it. I had 75 people at my house on Zoom. Just kidding. Anyways, what do you do when you need a good contractor? What are some of the things contractors do for you? How about handling difficult building management? What does that mean? How about a contractor who works on your house and your house is part of a condo association and you got a management company that you got to deal with and they have all kinds of requirements? We need extra insurance. You can't work past 5 p.m. You can't work on the weekends. You got to let the neighbors know. You got to walk on eggshells. You got to clean up every day. You gotta. Okay. I got to do the work too. The problem is when you have all those restrictions, it ends up costing you more money. You see, homeowners, that's part of that. Be careful. Be smart. Don't let them hurt you. But at the same time, you got to make sure that you work with them. Getting approvals. It's like City of Birmingham. You're doing some big work. You got to put a fence around your house. Just adding a fence around your house in Birmingham is like $5,000. Oh, yeah, just add $5,000 to the budget. Oh, you want to do everything by the book? No problem. Add $25,000. That's the cost of doing business. I'm totally in the mood for Pringles. I love Pringles. I'm watching James Kennedy eat Pringles. They're the best. There's nothing better. And barbecue Pringles. Those are good too. So, how about a contractor that you like that works within your budget and actually saves you money? Is there such a thing that a contractor can save you money? Literally, is it true? Is that a thing? As a first-time homeowner, you hear horror stories, right? Unresponsive contractors that they, get during renovations. It's so difficult. But working within your budget, finding ways to save you money, and working together on a project is important. How hard is that? 248-539-9797. Text me. You got something to say? Tittle Brothers did a complete tear-off, including some board replacements on a 1,500 square foot ranch in under 3 hours. I watched neighbors get a roof for days. Tittle Brothers was great. Forget about the others. Just call the brothers. Yeah, of course Tittle Brothers is good. They've been around forever. Probably one of the top roofers in Michigan. In fact, they're a hire done contractor. We already know that. Greg Tittle's a friend of mine. But we've got a ton of roofers. I'm glad to hear that someone said something nice. I like when the haters come out. I like to fight. As you guys know, you get me all under my skin. You get me crazy. Crazy. How about people who renovate for the first time? Those are the best customers because they don't know what to expect. They only know horror stories. Greg G. Morning Notorious. The landscaper is listening right now. Shout out to him. Here's one. This is a good one. Cheez-Its in the morning taste like victory. Totally. There's nothing better than Cheez-Its when you dip them in peanut butter. No? Yeah? Why not? Okay, maybe on pizza. One bite, everyone knows the rules, huh? My daughter bought a house in St. Clair Shores built in 1950. Only has 4 inches of insulation in the attic. Who would you recommend her to blow in insulation? It's a great question. 4 inches of insulation is not enough, my friends. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to give you that answer. Because my name is Adam Helfman, and you're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Your house brought you together. Like, really together. And although together is great, together with more space is better. With Rocket Mortgage, you get personalized loan options, closing costs, and tax estimates, all in real time. So when you need to know what it takes for a home to fit your budget and your family, Rocket can.
Expert keyboard gangster that like to give me the answer. We love that. So I want to get into something that I think is really interesting. Whether you want to do it yourself or hire it done, fall is the perfect time to handle or tackle home improvement for all around your house. There's a ton of projects you can do that allow you to utilize this time of year, right? And we looked at the data from HireItDone.com on the most popular requests in the fall. And I went ahead and ranked these projects, separated them in categories. So this week, I'm going to talk about the 5 most popular indoor projects. Indoor, keyword indoor. and why they're popular, whether or not you should consider them, and if there are any projects in the top 5 that I don't think should be there. And, of course, you have a question, text me, 97136. Watch us on Facebook Live if you want. Good morning to Kimber CC. She's watching, listening, tuning in. So here's the first one in the fall. This is like obvious, right? Furnace replacement. Yeah, you're going to turn your furnace on for the first time in this fall. And guess what? Kaboom! Doesn't work. It's leaking. It's making noises. It's full of schmutz and skuts. What are you going to do? Call a furnace guy. You see him advertising everywhere. $99 furnace, $99 a month, $79 a month, new furnace, free air conditioner, blah, 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 blah. Here's the deal. First thing I want you to do is get your furnace tuned up. In a tune-up, make sure you change the filter, okay? It's important, my friends, because if it's not maintained properly, it's not going to work properly. We happen to have a special right now, a $99 furnace tune-up at Higher Done. Usually it's $129 or $149. Air Temp Mechanical's doing it. Running Right Mechanical's doing it. Let's roll. Come on now. Let's roll, my friends. $99. If you have a high-efficiency furnace and your furnace filter is not clean, guess what happens? The high-efficiency furnace turns into low efficiency. You know, I'm not going to give you exactly your 96% or now is now 50% efficient, but a plugged filter ruins it. It's so simple to replace it. Clean the burners. Have a professional take care of it. What's wrong with you? It's a moving part. There's air motors, blower motors. There's all kinds of stuff. Get it done, okay? Please. And the best time to buy a furnace is all year round, but right now there's incentives. There's great deals. Yeah, there's great financing. Sometimes the financing pays for itself because your energy bill goes down and the savings of the lower cost pays for the payment. It's that simple. Can't get it any simpler than that. Shout out to Greg Rapsitis. What up, Greg? The landscaper, one of Higher Done's guys. An amazing guy, by the way. All right, here's another Higher Done project for the fall. Painting. Yeah, we're not talking outside painting, although we're rushing right now to paint, get the outside staining and painting done. But fall's a great time to paint because it's not too hot and not too cold. But that's not the reason why we get so many painting requests this time of year. This is the time of year when homeowners realize, I need to paint the kitchen or the bathroom or the laundry room or the dining room because I got guests coming over for the holidays. Right? Nobody wants their mother-in-law to come over and see their ugly green guest room. That's why painting's a must for homeowners in fall. And painting's like the number one do-it-yourself project. I can't do it myself. From the neck down, my friends. From the neck down, what am I? Text me 97136 if you know the answer to that. Adam Helfman says from the neck down, he's what? 97136, text me. Don't be vulgar, okay? I want to know, because I always say it, I want to hear who listens. Anyways, how about carpet cleaning? Carpet cleaning is a huge, huge home improvement done in the fall. Cleaning is always on homeowners' mind, any kind of cleaning. Well, it makes perfect sense because professional carpet cleaning is in the top 5 requests. And if you love carpet as much as I do, I'm a carpet guy. I like shag. I like walking around barefoot in carpet. I don't like hardwood floors or any of that. Yeah, they're nice, but I'd rather be on a carpeted floor. Anyways, we have a great carpet deal. That's another reason why. We have some great carpeting. 90, what is it? 3 rooms for $89? It's really, really good. Think about that, friends. Night Owl Express, one of our carpet guys. They're amazing. Legitimate. The owner, Greg, honest. Every homeowner that we've used and had them go to brags about them. So if you want it done right, there's a great deal right now. Just go to Higher Done. We'll get the carpet cleaned to you. Now, here's one that people don't think of, but it's really a popular one. Duct cleaning. I'll be honest, I was a little surprised to see duct cleaning in the top 5, but then I thought about it, and this is the time of year where windows are getting closed, people are starting to notice their allergies, indoor air quality, And duct cleaning is something that I advocate and think is a great idea, especially if you aren't sure if your house has ever had it done. Get it done once. Minimum wage. That's the answer. Thank you. Not wimp. That's a funny one. There's some good ones that came through, by the way. But duct cleaning. And then dryer vent cleaning. It's another one. Dryer vent cleaning. That's part of duct cleaning. We have Jeremy Marquardt from Santa Clean. Does a good job. Get your air duct cleaned once every 2-3 years. That's it. Did you know the average house has 25 pounds of dust in the ductwork? Think about that's a big bag of schmutz. Okay? That's some crazy schmutz and skuts. I don't want any of that. No. Stay away. Unskilled and incompetent. That's a good one. I love all the people from the 586 area code. They're like, yeah, the East Siders are the best. Literally. When I was a contractor, I used to make sure I got East Side guys because I knew they weren't as smart. I knew they weren't as good. No, I'm kidding. It don't matter, area code. That's how bad thinking goes. Anyways, dryer vent cleaning is also part of duct cleaning. But did you know there's chimney fire or dryer vent fires all the time and it burns houses down? And by the way, you got to be really careful. You know all that lint? You pull the lint cleaner out, it still gets through and it still plugs. Think about that. You need to clean that. And when the duct cleaning guys come, they throw in the lint, they throw in the dryer vent cleaning. It's pretty simple. Not difficult to deal with, that I can tell you. So, I don't want you to have a problem. But if you have a question, text me 97136 at the listener line. You can also go on HireItDone.com or go to Facebook Live and watch us. You can see what we're talking about today. So what is your home improvement list? What do you want to do in the fall? Do you want to do a new roof? Do you want to waterproof your basement? Maybe finish your basement. Finish Basements Plus is Contractor of the Year. They're a Hired Done contractor. I'm proud of them. They earned it. They're the real deal. They're not expensive, but they're not cheap. Can you be not expensive and not cheap at the same time? I'm going to tell you how when we come back. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hired Done Radio Network. Good morning, everyone. This is Hired Done. My name's Adam Helfand, live from the Rocket Mortgage Studios. Great Saturday morning. Are you having leftover turkey sandwiches like me? There's nothing better. I upgraded my mayonnaise. I went from mayonnaise to horseradish. Ooh, or horseradish mayo. You know the white stuff from like Arby's? So good. Yeah, that's right. I'm a foodie. What can I tell you? So what's on your home improvement list today? You thinking about maybe moving instead of improving? How do you make the decision? When do you call a real estate agent? How do you hire a real estate agent? What are you going to do? Well, it's pretty simple if you find the right pro. And of course, that's what Hire It Done does. We always find the right pro. So joining me on the line right now in the Hire It Done Rocket Mortgage Studios is my new favorite real estate agent, Sarah Sells.
Good morning, Adam.
What up, what up, what up? How are you?
Should I say the notorious B.I.G.?
Yeah, just call me Big Papa, right? In fact,
Yeah,
the reference
yeah, I
is
love it.
I'm wearing my Big Papa hoodie today.
I saw that. You're representing this morning.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? I got a future star on the show. So let's tell the Hire It Done audience all about Sarah Sells. Go ahead.
Yes, good morning, So Sarah Sells, my name is Sarah. I work for Stein and Monahan Realtors. We're in Royal Oak, Grosse Pointe, St. Clair, Algonac. We cover all of the counties. Speaking of 11,000 miles, Adam, in 2 months doing showings, 11,000 miles.
I hope you're not leasing. I hope you're not leasing your car.
Not leasing the car. Top producing agent. I've been in Our Magazine a couple of times. I'm slated to be in it again for the top 5% of all realtors in the state. I had a beautiful spread done in Wayne County top producers in February about the rising top agent. So I'm out and about and loving my job.
I love that. Well, that's good. I can sense the vibration. I can feel it, the enthusiasm. It's on fire. I love that. So let's get right into it. You know, this is a home improvement show. We cross over into real estate territory quite a bit because people say to me, Adam, I'm thinking about renovating, but I want to move. I'm not sure. I'm flip-flopping, whatever. But right now, let's give the audience the pulse of what's going on in Metro Detroit. Tell us where we are real estate-wise.
Right. So in Metro Detroit right now, all day, every day, we're a seller's market. The inventory is lower, plus you have the seasonal reduction of homes, which traditionally in Michigan, it's seasonal real estate, right? We have the colder months in the fall and the winter. However, you guys, listen, this is the best time to have your house on the market. You have less competition, you have more serious buyers, and we are at a really, really low shortage right now. So please call me if you are serious about moving, because not only are you going to get a higher price right now, it's showing that we're trending 8% higher in median prices than we were a year ago.
Interesting. We're talking with Sarah Sells, top real estate agent from Stein and Monahan. She's our guest this morning. So we're talking about a seller's market, buyer's market. You said it's a seller's market. Can we tell everyone in the Metro Detroit audience listening right now, what does that mean?
Yeah, so let's just cut it down to the basics. Seller's market is simply a low supply of goods, houses in this case, driving up the higher prices, therefore making it a seller's market. Buyer's market, exact opposite, right? There's an abundance of homes driving the prices much lower. However, we have an interesting situation going on right now. Although it's a seller's market, because of the very low interest rates, it's also a really great time for buyers to buy. What they could buy for $300,000 last year because of low interest rates, they could buy for, let's say, $350,000 this year.
Whoa. So that's actually a good thing. Okay, so it's an anomaly a little bit because we have a seller's market because there's not that many homes on the market.
Correct.
But because the interest rates are so low, is that the reason why? Tell me, Sarah, in your professional opinion, is that the reason why when you see a house listed like the same day there's 5 offers? Like, what's going on with that?
Absolutely. So if there is 100 people trying to get the same house in Royal Oak, of course we're going to have multiple offers because it's, one, a desirable location, and 2, there's such a low shortage of houses. Everybody needs or wants that particular house.
Well, that makes sense. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go. So let's get right into it. So someone's like, all right, I've been sitting at home during COVID. I just went to my friend's house for Thanksgiving. I love their kitchen. My house could never have a nice kitchen like that. I need a move. What's your advice for listeners right now who are thinking of hiring a real estate agent and they want to move? What can we talk to them about?
Okay, so one, I know that a lot of people, because of COVID, are like, hey, I'm at home. Let me do all these improvements right now. I have nothing else better to do. Let's improve my house. Good idea to some extent, for sure. We don't want to over-improve your house, making it the biggest, nicest house on the block with absolutely zero comps to value it at what you've now improved it to. So I'm going to go with move because the interest rates are low and the costs of improvements right now are quite high.
But you got to find the right house, right?
You have to find the right house and you need to find the right realtor. So referral from a friend, online reviews, the local market presence of the realtor, and make sure that you're finding an agent that you're compatible with.
That's important.
This is a team effort. I'm having a relationship with you, doing one of the biggest purchases of your life. So make sure that it's somebody that has your best interest in mind at all times and that you can completely trust 100%.
Okay, well, that's cool. We're going to take a quick break, Sarah. We've got Sarah Sells from Sign and Monahan on the show. Keep it locked in. We're going to come back. We're going to ask more questions. I want to talk about how to hire a real estate agent and the right things to ask. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Your house brought you together. Like, really together. And although together is great, together with more space is better. With Rocket Mortgage, you get personalized loan options, closing costs, and tax estimates all in real time. So when you need to know what it takes for a home to fit your budget and your family, Rocket can. Rocket.
Hi, I'm Adam Helfman, home improvement expert from Hire It Done. I always hear from homeowners who like to tackle projects around the house themselves. That's why we've put together this Do-It-Yourself series to help you next time you're ready to embrace your inner weekend warrior. Hope you enjoy the video. Hey everyone, it's Adam Helfman from Hire It Done. Today we're going to learn how to locate your hose bib that goes to the outside and how to turn it off for the winter. So the first thing you want to do to locate your hose bib shutoff is to go outside and identify where your hose bib is. Then come into your basement or your crawl space and go to the same location from the inside of your house to where it is. Usually there's plumbing supply lines to that area, and that's where you'll find the shutoff valve. So now that we've identified the shutoff valve for the outside hose bib, what you want to do is you want to turn it clockwise. And when you turn it clockwise, that'll turn the valve completely off. So the reason why you want to turn the water off to your spigot is because in the wintertime, the water will freeze on the outside of the wall, and if it does, the plumbing will crack and the water will be coming back into your crawl space or your basement. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you didn't like it, or if you think you know a better way to tackle a project, then please leave a comment for me below. And if you want more great home improvement content like this, go ahead and subscribe. As always, I'm Adam Helfman with Hire It Done, and I'll see you in the next video.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. We are on fire this morning. Call 911. We got to put out some fires. It's so good. Back on the line is Sarah Sells. Welcome back, Sarah.
Hello.
I want to thank you for coming on. And so we're talking real estate. Yeah, of course. Listen, this is good information. It's what it's all about, giving the homeowner great advice. That's what we want to do. So
Absolutely.
We're talking real estate. We're talking everything around your home. It's time now. We've been sitting home. We're like, all right, it's time to hire a real estate agent. Sarah, what do people need to look for when hiring a real estate agent? I want to know, like, give me the basics so that we can go from there and build up.
So the number one thing, 100%, has to be trust. With trust, there is total transparency. You know, you can't just have, let's just say, Joe Black coming in saying, hey, I can sell your house for $565,000. When, of course, that number sounds great when you've already met with a couple other realtors and they're like, hey, Adam, you know what, honestly, we're looking at 467, 470. If somebody's coming in and you can feel that, hear that maybe you're getting fed a line because it's a number you want to hear, but it's not realistic, do not trust that. Always go with your gut. We are here to help you, not BS you. So trust has to be the number one thing with your realtor because this is a relationship. This is a team effort. We are doing this purchase, this sale together. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Okay, so let me get this straight, because I always give advice on hiring contractors. And I always say, listen, if you get 3 bids and you get this guy that's super low price, it's not worth it. So the opposite, if a real estate agent comes to you and let's say every house in the neighborhood is selling for $350, $360, and he says to you, oh, we're going to get 4.25.
Right.
Do you just throw him out of the house? What do you tell him?
Run. Exactly. And here's the thing. Referral from a friend, a family member, local market presence. Are they online? Are they on social media? Social media is huge, Adam, as you know. For my sellers, I have you on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. I hire a professional photographer. That's important. I don't do iPhone pictures. First impression is everything because you are just one click away from anybody seeing your house. That's the world we live in.
Well, I appreciate that, Sarah. 248-539-9797. You want to text in a question to Sarah Sells? We're live with Sarah Sells. She's out of Sign in Monaghan. She's a real estate agent, one of the top producers out of that office. Sarah, how do people get a hold of you today if they're interested in having their house taken a look at?
Yeah, absolutely. 810-887-8119. I am always available. Call, text, email, sarahsellsmi@gmail.com, Instagram, sarahsellsmi, Facebook, Sarah Argrant CDs. I mean, I've got it all.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's go through the process. The homeowner ends up hiring you, okay?
Yeah.
They like you. They saw your referrals. People brag about you. Like, all right, I'm going to have Sarah sell my house. You go to their house. What do you do when you inspect their house? Like, let's say they have, like, I don't want to call them a hoarder, but like,
you know what? I love this question.
So let me hear it.
I'm going to come to your house. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk about your house. We're going to talk about your comps. And of course, we're going to talk about the pile of laundry you have in every room all the way up to the ceiling, right? And why it can't be there. So let's talk a little bit about, let's declutter the house. This is super, super important. We don't want to have laundry baskets full of clothes out and, Susie's 7th grade graduation pictures and artwork all over every wall. We'll go over all that. We'll sit down and talk about what needs to stay in each room and what needs to go. We definitely like a more sterile, clean looking room for pictures and for first appearance, for sure.
Well, that's important.
It is.
So let me ask you a question. What about a homeowner, Sarah? When a homeowner, you go to the house, they want to sell it, and they have to put some money into it. Like, you're like, all right, listen, you got to paint a few rooms. Or let's say they have, like, the house that's just beat up. The door, like, the handles from the doors went through the drywall. You see all these little things.
Yeah.
How do you, politely tell them that?
And I've done that.
So
Yeah.
what do you tell them?
I tell them, hey, look, we need to talk about this huge gaping hole in the wall. Let's get a drywaller here and let's fix this. This needs to be done. If you have a room that's painted midnight black, one, it looks smaller than what it actually is. Two, it doesn't photograph well. And three, nobody likes a super dark cave. I'm going to say, let's throw some white paint on the wall. One, it's instantly going to make that room bigger, brighter, younger, and fresher. So I will always be transparent with you and tell you, one, your house smells. Two, you've got too much junk laying around. Three, we gotta get some paint out. We gotta get the walls out. We gotta do a couple things, because always those things will result in more proceeds in that seller's pocket.
What do you do when the house has a bad odor?
I have to tell them, if I smell the bad odor, then everybody else walking through that door is going to smell the bad odor. And you know what? Sense, smell, sight, the first things that you see, feel, smell, that's going to turn them off instantly, and they're done. They may not even walk through the house.
Okay, so real quickly, I'm a fan of candles, like 1 cent chocolate chip cookie. Can we do that when the house has that smell?
I love this. Okay, so you want to do chocolate chip cookie candles? Sure, but that's all that we're doing throughout the whole house. We're not doing lavender fields in the master bedroom, chocolate chip cookie in the kitchen, cotton in the laundry room. No, people throw up with that. We need to stick to 1 scent, not overpowering. If you would want to do candles, that's fine. If you want to do a plug-in, that's fine. Let's keep it to a minimum.
All right, I want to make sure, because, listen, people don't realize that they come home every day, the house smells like turmeric or cumin.
Yeah.
You don't want that. All right, so as we wrap this up, Sarah, because we're running out of time, how important is curb appeal?
Huge.
So when people pull
Almost
up to the
as
house.
important as the picture of the inside of the house. Absolutely. First impression is everything.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Sarah, give your information out for all our listeners. They want their house sold properly. Sarah Sells rocks it out. What's the contact info?
Yes, Sarah Sells MI at gmail.com, Sarah Sells MI on Instagram, and call, text me, 810-887-8119.
Pleasure having you, Sarah. We absolutely got to have you on again. I appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Say hi to Greg G., the landscaper.
I will.
He rocks it.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you for calling in. We'll talk to you soon. That was Sarah Sells, my friends. Great segment. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, home improvement advice from Hire It Done. I'm Adam Helfman. Talk to you soon.
When it comes to buying a home, they say cash is king. But you're a queen, and that's just as powerful. You're armed with a verified approval from Rocket Mortgage. Sellers know your offer is good, so your bid has the strength to compete with cash offers. Now grab your crown and rule. That castle is yours. So when you need an edge in the bidding war, Rocket can.
Few things are guaranteed in home improvement, but clogged drains might be one of them. Nowadays, you can go online and you can find a million different tricks and hacks on how to fix a clogged drain. I asked Ron Alexander of Shelby Mechanical what he thinks about the do-it-yourself drain declogging methods. He said to me he would recommend staying away from any of those gimmicks. Vinegar, baking soda, or whatever else people talk about pouring down the drain. You're more than likely to just end up with a mess in the drain that's still clogged. I also don't recommend out-of-the-box chemical drain openers either. While those can be effective on some clogs, they can also damage your pipes and end up costing a lot of money in repairs down the road. But there are a handful of things you can try that are safe and do work before going through the trouble of having a plumber come out. The first method that Ron recommended was the good old-fashioned plunger and using hot water. Hot water can help break down the common clogging agents like grease and soap, and the plunger can sometimes push the clog through. According to Ron, it will depend on the type of clog and where the clog is and the shape of your drain as to whether or not plunging can effectively solve your problems. For a clog shower, Ron says the simplest answer might be the best. A lot of times with a shower, the problem is hair. And people don't realize that they could see the clog and maybe even just reach down and pull it out if they take off the drain cover. In the case of a clog that you can't quite reach, a coat hanger or a similar hook might help you remove the clog. If you're handy and you feel up to the task, you could always rent a plumber's snake at a big box store to deal with a particularly stubborn clog. Ron even has people call him on the phone for tips in the middle of working on their drain. People call me all the time and ask. I don't mind. If it's something simple I can recommend, I'll tell you. And if it's something I think we can come out and take a look at, I'll tell you that too. I always say there's nothing wrong with doing your due diligence and seeing if you can fix a problem yourself. But if you're getting nowhere, fighting a clog drain all afternoon because you want to save a few dollars, ask yourself this. How much is your time worth? Because most homeowners, there's a point where the time is more valuable to them than what they would end up paying someone to fix it. And that's when it's time to make the call. For more plumbing tips, or if you're looking for a great plumber like Ron Alexander and his team at Shelby Mechanical, just head over to hireitdone.com. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Hoffman. Just had a really good interview with Sarah Sells, real estate agent on a sign in Monaghan. She did a great job. Really good information. She keeps her finger on the pulse of what's going on, so it was appreciative. And that's the thing. If you're a contractor or you're a homeowner and you want to fix your house up, but then you're like, you know what, I think I want to sell it instead. Like, do you move or improve? What's the question? What's the answer? How do you know? Well, you can always talk to a professional real estate agent. And, of course, you want to talk to a real estate agent, and you want one that knows what they're talking about. That's why Sarah Sells is so good. I did a little due diligence on her, and the homeowners that I talked to just were like, she went over and above on that, which is, of course, what we want, right? So if you want to get a hold of Sarah Sells, her email is sarahsellsmi, like Michigan, sarahsellsmi@gmail.com. You can always go to hireitdone.com and just click on Ask Adam, and I'll totally help you. But I want to give her a shout out because she did a great job. Like, you know, when you bring people on the radio, you don't know. You just don't know. And what you don't know, you don't know. This girl rocked it out. So shout out to her. She did a good job. I appreciate it. And, of course, the reason why I say that is because she gives great content. The key is content. Information for my listeners. You, the listener, I have an obligation to you. I want it. Here's a good question that came in. Maybe Sarah can help out later. The bigger question is, how do you determine the source of a smelly house? Are there professional odor eliminators? That's a great question. So what do you do in that situation? Well, there's a great product called Smells Begone. I learned that product from Glenn Hagee. They sell it at Ace Hardware. It's the best product ever. You spray that stuff, psh, 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 and everything goes away. Smells Begone. Just one of those things I want you to know about. So, let's talk home improvement. What are some home improvements that will help the value of your home? Do you want to know some? By the way, it's Shout Out Saturday. Text me 248-539-9797. Again, 248-539-9797. Text me if you're a contractor or a homeowner listening or even a real estate agent. I'll give you a shout out because we're doing Shout Out Saturday. And if you have a question that Google can't answer, let me know. I want to ask it. I want to answer it, right? 248-539-9797. So what are some of the home improvements that help the value of your home? Well, adding a bathroom, right? Let's go right out of the gates. Adding a bathroom is always a good thing, right? And it's probably one of the best home improvements you can make. I use it as an example all the time. In fact, on my podcast, Contractor Therapy, we have some great stories regarding bathrooms and stuff. And everyone knows I love toilets. I'm a big toilet guy. So my Kohler Numi is my favorite toilet in the world. Heated seat, wipes your butt, dries it. There's nothing better. Plays music, all my rap music while I'm on the toilet. It's so good. So adding a bathroom actually adds value to your house, right? What else? How about sprucing up your bathroom? You already got plenty of bathrooms, spruce one up. Bringing a bathroom to the 21st century creates a high degree of functionality and a huge return on investment, right? So, yeah, I'm going to answer your insulation contractor. So, by the way, if you have 4 inches of insulation in your attic, you really need more than that. R49 is the lowest I would recommend. R60 is the maximum. You want to go in there. If you got 4 inches of insulation, yes, add more. Blown in cellulose or blown in fiberglass, either one is fine. Make sure, though, the key to blowing it in is don't plug the vents for airflow, soffit vents. Once you have proper airflow, then the insulation will do its job better, more efficiently. Go to HireItDone.com. We have Dana Insulation. We've got a lot of insulation companies, but Dana Insulation comes to mind. You want them done, do it right. So just I want you to know that. And by the way, 248-539-9797. Shout out Saturday. If you're a contractor listening, Triple JS Lawn and Snow, Jeff Jarvie is listening. Shout out. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Renovation by Design, tuning in. MCCS, tuning in. Adam Taggett from Exterior Experts, tuning in. In fact, he says, how do you attach holiday lights to the roof and gutters without causing damage? That's don't do it yourself is the answer. So we're talking about home improvement projects that add value to your home. Updating your tile. Can you tile over the floor of your bathroom with new tile? According to Justin, you can do that. You got to extend the drain, though. It's not easy, but it can be done. It's almost like a Band-Aid fix. I'd rather you rip the floor out. But hey, what do I know? I'm only a home improvement guy. New flooring adds value to your house. Take a peek under your carpet. You may be home improvement gold. That's right. All those houses with carpeting that have hardwood underneath from the back in the day, woohoo! That crazy crappy carpeting has literally saved your floor. Hardwood adds a level of warmth. How about some flair? You want to add some flair to your house? What's trending right now? Mid-century modern, retro designs. Adding a few elements of a trendy design will add some serious cool to your house. Hang an antique barn door in a place of a traditional closet door. You know what? I don't like barn doors now that I think about it. I think they're out. Do you like barn doors? At one point they were cool, but now they're just like gross. They're wrong. They're colors. They don't clean. I like to shut a door. When I shut the door, I don't want a crack where you can see through it. Okay, especially in the bathroom when I'm sitting down my business on Facebook. 248-539-9797. Adding flair. I'm giving you home improvement tips that add value to your home. How about a new floor plan? Like if you're going to go, let's go with the new floor plan, right? A floor plan can ruin a house. Floor plan can sell a house. Sarah Sells just told us that. What do you want to do? Can you knock walls out? Yeah. Here's a floor plan upgrade that I'm going to tell everyone they need to do. Love me or hate me. I love it when you call me Big Papa, right? That's right. I love it when the ladies call me Big Papa. So what do I want to tell you? I'm going to tell you that the wall between your dining room and your kitchen, knock that wall out. Call a pro. Let's get the wall out. Why do I say that? Because now you've got an expanded kitchen. Dining rooms are out. Literally. What? You just had Thanksgiving dinner and you had 30 people over? Oh, that's right. The police were going to show up. God forbid we should be family. Let's ruin America right now. Of course, I'm not allowed to talk politics, so we can't. What I'm going to say is this. My board op's got his finger on the dump key. He's like, yeah, I dare you, Adam. I'm not going to say it. So anyways, the wall between the dining room and the kitchen, knock it out. You're not going to, how many times a year do you use your dining room for real dining experiences? Once, twice, 3 times? If you don't use it twice a month, it's not worth it. Knock the wall out, expand the kitchen into the dining room, and make it one big area. Capiche? You understand? The reason why I say that, my friends, is because it's the truth. Shout out to the painter, John Stephen Carroll, beautifying homes in and out of Ann Arbor. Whoop, whoop. Ann Arbor's in the house. That's right. Hire It Done's on it. We're also on in a couple other stations out that way, too. 248-539-9797. We're talking home improvement tips that add value to your home. How about sprucing up your shower? Adding a new shower head, is that enough? Why not? Get one of them rain shower heads. By the way, you can never have enough water pressure, right? But a luxury spa feel is so good. I don't even leave my bathroom. If I could live in one room in my house, I want it to be the bathroom. I know. It's a little weird. Some people say I need therapy. Well, that's why I have a podcast called Contractor Therapy. You got to listen to my podcast, you guys. It's so funny because I get to be unleashed. I can swear. I can call people out. I love it. On the radio, I got to watch what I say. And you know me, I like to fight. I love a good fight. But we're talking about, things that add value to your house. Now, here's one that I'm not so sure about. An entertainment room. Used to be home theater, but now it's an entertainment room. Why? Because what happened to the home theater? It's the Xbox PS5 situation, by the way. Did you get an Xbox? I kind of want one. No? PS5? Either one? No. It's overplayed or we're too old. I'm back into Pokemon, by the way. I know, I can't get enough Pokemon. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to give you more home improvement projects that add value to your home. And by the way, you got a question Google can't answer? Text me, 248-539-9797. My name's Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Your house brought you together. Like, really together. And although together is great, together with more space is better. With Rocket Mortgage, you get personalized loan options, closing costs, and tax estimates all in real time. So when you need to know what it takes for a home to fit your budget and your family, Rocket can.
Are you planning on moving soon? It's easy to overpay for a professional mover. Men on the Move is a company that I trust. Men on the Move has a no move time minimum, so you're only paying for the time that the movers are actually moving your stuff. If you need a mover now, fill out the form below for the 3-man special, $50 in free boxes or $25 off the travel fee. Men on the Move is a company that I trust, and so should you. For more information, visit HireItDone.com.
When it comes to buying a home, they say cash is king. But you're a queen, and that's just as powerful. You're armed with a verified approval from Rocket Mortgage. Sellers know your offer is good, so your bid has the strength to compete with cash offers. Now grab your crown and rule. That castle is yours. So when you need an edge in the bidding war, Rocket can.
Welcome back. This is Howard Dunn live from the Rocket Mortgage Studios. My name's Adam Helfman. Having a great on fire Saturday morning. That's right. On fire. 248-539-9797. You got a question Google can't answer? Let me know. I'm here to answer it. You want a shout out? You're a contractor listening to the show? Text me. I'll give you a shout out. Hey, Adam, I have 2 dogs that shred any door installation I have put up. Any ideas on something tough enough? Well, unless you have Cujo as your dog, why not get a steel door? Literally get a steel door. And you can put a steel plate, kind of like a threshold or a kick plate, on a horizontal or a vertical that'll protect it. They have that. They make that. In fact, you can get them for dogs on Amazon as well. But what do I know? So what's on your home improvement list? You got a question today? Here's a text. Is Bobby's Bathrooms in Berkeley still open? Never heard of that. Sounds fun, but you never know. Text me, though, if you have a question this morning. So we're talking about home improvement projects that add value to your house. I said sprucing up your shower, entertainment rooms. Now, it used to be home theater, but now it's everything room, right? Video games. There's nothing better than playing a video game on big TV. Pokemon's making a comeback. In case anyone knows, my nickname used to be Pokey Daddy because I was the father who, instead of being the baseball coach and did all the travel baseball, travel hockey, travel soccer, and all that stuff, not against it. I just wasn't that guy. My son was the travel Pokemon League. We used to go to Indiana, Grand Rapids, Cleveland, Columbus. We went all over like the middle America, traveling, playing professional Pokemon. Yeah, Charizard. You know what I'm talking about. And, of course, my son has a collection, thanks to Daddy financing it. We have an original Pokemon series cards. Yeah, big money. Big money. So, literally, we're just trying to have that going. So shout out to all the Hire It Done contractors who are listening. Ron Alexander from Shelby Mechanical. Josh Young from Voltron Power. Loving that. From the Great White North. So what's on your home improvement list? Like literally, you got stuff to go on? Longton Construction in Howell. Hey, man. John Longton, I remember you. How's it going, brother? I hope things are well. What are some of the home improvements that add value to your house? How about an outdoor kitchen? There's nothing better than a gazebo or an outdoor kitchen, right? Yeah, we know. Just ask Flex Detroit, my new favorite company. What about a gazebo? You have a pool, you want to build like a gazebo and stuff? What a great idea. So outdoor living spaces are huge. Always adds value. And if you're like me, Mr. Barbecue, I want to do an outdoor barbecue pizza oven. Who wants to do an outdoor pizza oven with me? I got to go to Broilers. Larry from Broilers, he hooks me up. Literally, that guy's the best. Now, here's another way to go and increase the value of your house. How about going green? What do I mean by that? Hi, Amanda. What up? Carol Thomas plans on remodeling her entire bathroom. I got a guy, Carol. I'll hook you up. Tim Wilson's in his house, Gateway Pundit Specialist. So go green. When you add green energy features to your home, you're adding value. What about solar? Backup generator? Let me tell you the ultimate triple punch. Instead of the triple play, we're going to call it the triple punch. All right? Here's the triple punch. Solar, batteries, generator. All three. There's the triple plunge. It's like the triple sump pump from Everdry. The triple sump. Basement water, right? Finished Basements Plus has a good company too. So, going green is what we need to do. Think about that, my friends. Think about it. If you change your light bulbs from incandescent to CFL, which is compact fluorescent, all the way to LED, boom. How about them? Boom shakalaka, right? You're going to save energy, you're going to save money, and increase the value of your home. Now, what about smart home technology? Are you going to make your home a smart home? Literally, that's creeping into the world right now with iPhones and Apple and Google and smart home and Nest and everything going on. Smart home does make a difference, but you got to do it right. Here's the key. Keep it simple. I want to do smart home with a remote that everyone can use. How hard is that? A lot of techie stuff out there, a lot of things, but can you do it all? Today, everyone has their phone when they're sitting on the couch. So why not make your phone your remote control? It's an app, right? That's all you got to do. Get an app. Meanwhile, I've gotten more emails in the last couple of days than anybody. Jeez, oh, Pete, just don't stop. Oy. So smart home's the way to go. What else can I tell you? Replacing your roof, is that going to add value? Yeah. When you sell a house, brand new roof, boom. One thing left to worry about. And here's why I say that, because you know how many homeowners call me and say, hey, Adam, I just bought a brand new house. Everything went well. Closing was fine. But then I got a letter in the mail from my insurance company saying they have to do a roof inspection and I need a new roof or my insurance goes up. After the fact, I'd be like, what? What? Are you kidding me, Houston? We got a problem. Replacing a roof. Thank God for Hire It Done. We have the best roofers in Michigan, period. Our roofs are better than everybody else. I say it with confidence, not cockiness. You can get all mad at me. I don't care. I love antagonizing people. Great segment with Sarah. Keep up those type of interviews. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that good words. If you got something nice to say, don't text me. If you got something bad to say, text me. 248-539-9797. You're a contractor listening? You want a shout out? Send it in. I'll give you a shout out today. It's Shout Out Saturday. Yes, the gallery sounds really good. Poached eggs. Well done. Corned beef hash. So what else is there to add value to home? How about curb appeal? Tinder isn't the only app where you swipe right if you like a photo. That's right. Curb Appeal. I should start an app called Curb Appeal, where you just put pictures of Curb Appeal and you swipe, right? By the way, if you're still going to go outside and eat, you got to go to Townhouse. Who likes to support local restaurants? Me. I do. In fact, I'm pledging right now, Hire It Done and all my assets, that I am going to support all local restaurants, starting at Townhouse. There's nothing better than that, right? So, they have the best tent in town. In fact, where do you want to eat out today? Are the restaurants really closed? Are we going to defy the governor? I'm hungry. I know. How about painting your front door? Does that add curb appeal? Of course it does. Of course it does. Always. There's all kinds of something. So clarification on insulation. Notice the gap on the right side of the door. Okay, so you need weather stripping too. The dogs are ripping apart the weather stripping. You got to get new weather stripping. Now, you can put some kind of what they call cayenne, like a spray, almost like a capsaicin, because that will stop the dogs. One lick and they'll be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I do a good dog impression, don't I? Hi, Adam. Do you know a flat roof contractor who can replace an EPDM roof on my house? My house is a flat roof. Love your show. Ron from the D. Ronnie D, baby. Yeah. Go to hireitdone.com. Exterior experts, Peaks, Kangaroo. They do that. EPDM. Sounds like EPDM sounds like house music. Anyways, how about window shades in your house? Kitchen countertops? Update the colors. These are all home improvements you're going to add value. How about a feature wall? According to Sarah Sells, you can do that. Designer driveway? What's a designer driveway? Maybe brick pavers? Maybe it's stained concrete? Stamped concrete? I'm not a fan of stamped, although I got some good stamped concrete, guys. I definitely like stained concrete. Those are the best ways to do it. You see, that's what we do here at Hire It Done. We help you win, right? That's how you win. Don't forget Suds Ads is coming out. Anyways, listen, if you want a good contractor, go to hireitdone.com. You want good advice, you tune in every Saturday here. We're in 42 markets and growing, COVID or not. Anyways, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Sarah Sells for tuning in and listening to that great interview. My name's Adam Helfman. I absolutely will see you all next week. Take care.